Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Ciarán, and this is FOXXOF RPG, and I'm joined today by my buddy Ian Hickey of Gravity Realms, and we're going to be talking about his next Kickstarter, which is about to go live in about 30 seconds, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I have the window open here anyway, so I'm
Awesome.
ready to hit that button.
So we can bring that up now in a few minutes, and we can, whenever that launches, we can bring it up, start talking about it, and just hang out, have a little chill factor to everything, and let's see how things go. So that's half.
Yeah,
I think.
I was just kind of wondering, when should I hit that? Should I do it? Will I press it now, or do you know?
I think maybe. Where am I? So I also have another guest here, a very special guest.
We
First time ever. Guest. Little woof woof. Hello. She's 12 weeks old today, so this is a super special one. Her name is Suki.
Suki? Like True Blood, yeah?
Yeah. I got her into that as Tanya, and she's addicted to it. Suki. So, there you go.
Savage.
Sweet.
All right, I'm gonna click it. Let's go for it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, hopefully nothing happens. Nothing goes wrong here.
So basically, what Escape from Zombie Island is, guys, is going to be an island adventure / mega dungeon type thing, where a bunch of new, interesting, and different kind of zombies and creatures are going to be out and about, going around, causing chaos. As you arrive, kind of in the middle of things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just as the shit hits the fan, let's say.
Yeah.
Now, there'll be options for like arriving beforehand. I'll have information on that. So I'm thinking two starting points. I have 2 starting points ready, and stuff written up for. So there'll be the option to, like, if you want your players to get there before it happens, as it happens, and after it happens.
Nice.
Depending on how you want to get them in there. So yeah. Because I like the idea of giving the storytellers or the GMs options. Not having too much work, like.
Not having to worry about.
How do
I do it? How do that? Sort of like. Okay.
Do I have to make up everything in the town? Because it starts off in Anderstown. That's the main kind of like port.
Yeah.
So the players will be there or arrive there for whatever reason. So there's basically the island centennial is going on. So there's some celebrations about to happen. So either, the players could be, or the adventurers could be on their way there for that, or they could just turn up afterwards after the shit hits the fan again. Like, after the zombie plague has taken effect.
Nice.
So it is a zombie plague. It's not going to be like a bunch of necromancers or a necromancer like just raising the dead. It does spread. The townsfolk and everyone who's visiting the island for the centennial will be potential victims.
It should be. Maybe you'll be a victim. You get turned, and your party has to come and kick your ass.
Well, yeah. Because there's rules there for turning, catching the virus or the plague, and transforming, and then how to deal with it. I mean, because obviously it's a fantasy thing, so you got your spells that can get rid of all this sort of stuff. Like,
nice.
But is your party high enough level to do that? That's kind of the GM thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there will be like necromancers or evil priests and evil wizards on the island, up to their own plans, sort of like bosses, you might say. The guys behind the whole plague. Why are they doing it? Who knows? Well, I do, but I don't want to.
But you're not going to tell us, obviously. Now, we've become pretty good friends over the last couple months, especially the last few weeks.
Yeah.
We hang out from time to time in here, like we do streams, we chat, we just mess about, whatever. But you legitimately do some amazing work. You cover both, well, not both, but you cover second edition stuff, which you can play with 1E stuff anyway. It's like no real difference, really.
No, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, you can use Osric or something like that if you're starting new things. You also cover 5e versions, and you're also doing a Shadowdark version with this one and your last one, which is pretty cool and interesting. So these are going to be separate books and versions, so people sort of pick what they want. What they
pick
like.
what version they want. Like, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I needed to separate them up because this thing is
it's big.
It's going to be big, and I don't want somebody paying for 3. If I put all 3 systems in one book, it's going to be massive. I learned that from the first law. When you start adding stats for monsters into books, it adds on.
It just adds up. So instead of having like 10 pages for stats, you now have 20 or 22 pages. And then you've added another system, it's like another 10 or so.
Yeah.
And it depends how many you have for each adventure as well. So
yeah. Well, normally, I don't know, on average, like I design maybe 10 to 15 monsters depending on the adventure. But this one now, it'll be... Yeah, you'll have all your different types of zombies, and then you'll have all your NPCs running around the place. So it'll be a big dose of NPCs anyway. And then whatever creatures are starting to pop up, your different types of zombies, and then whatever creations are being taught up of as well by people.
Yeah, you also have some of your other works you've done as well. So, which if people haven't picked anything up, they can go add them on as add-ons, which I think is great. I have almost everything. I'm actually I'm in between talking to you, trying to make sure the dog's okay, and selecting things to add on. I just have to add 2 things on. I have your entire collection. So again, I don't just like when I have guys on and I talk about games and stuff, I always try, if I can, to get their stuff and buy it myself. Even when guys send me stuff, like you originally sent me a bunch of PDFs, I was like, awesome, I'll check this out. It looks really cool. I really like this one. I really like this one because I spent more time on it. And then I just end up buying almost everything. And the only reason I didn't buy everything at the time is because you had another Kickstarter.
Oh,
and I completely forgot about it. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But all your stuff is also on drive-thru, so people can pick it up there if they don't.
It is, yeah. No, when stuff go live in the Kickstarter, right? I don't put them up on drive-thru straight away as soon as it's over. I like to get everything out to the backers, and then maybe a month after that, allow people to start playing their stuff for that, and then maybe a month after that, then put them up. Like, so, like this will be up on drive-thru, but it'll be about a month after release. So it'll probably be, December, January when it's up on drive-thru.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's pretty good, dude. It's pretty fast as well, because you get people who do Kickstarters and it's like, oh, okay, cool. I have a book here, it's 50 pages, I'll see you in 8 months. You're like, oh, I just have a concept, I have like 2 pages done, and I have a bunch of art, I know where I put it. That's kind of how
I do a lot of multitasking on this sort of stuff. Like, there's stuff gone out to the art, there's commissions gone out for artists already, like, so and I'm kind of working on it as well. And the majority of everything is already written. The next thing, September-ish, is just layout, so it'll be laying out till right up until the end, up until this stuff. Obviously, ordering proofs and all that, so all the technical shit, just making sure everything's good and ready for people who picked it up, like. But yeah, well, I don't know. I think this is the 9th one now at this stage. So
yeah, you have a bunch of stuff again, guys. Ian is just, I think he's one of the better creators out there. You're supporting like 2E, which again will run with any 1E, Osric, or OSR type game anyway. 5E stuff. So if you're a 5E person and you want to play some classic type adventures and with some twists, because they're not just like straight fantasy. There's some weird stuff going on, which I feel like. If people know me, I like my weird.
You got to put the weird in.
Yeah.
You can always take the weird out, but you can't. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know.
Yeah, because again, if things were really weird and you didn't like it, you're like, oh, I don't add it in. But
I can take it out. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice to have stick in all the mad stuff. That's my motto. If it pops into your head and it's weird, and stick it in there.
Rooting around. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Wait when she starts eating everything.
We got a few comments, guys. So we have one from here from Mariara. Congratulations. We have Coochie, my boy Coochie. Sup, boy? He said undead stringers. What are you eating, you silly goose? Give me that. Yeah, undead strigens.
Sturges. Yeah.
Sturges. You see,
Sturges.
I'm dumb.
They're on the list. They're actually, I got some rules done up for them. Yeah.
Nice. Then we have our
So
boy
you're covered,
Techno
Country.
Babble. He's a good friend of mine as well, and you played with him as well. So he's
Yeah.
played a few times,
Yeah.
leaving us wanting slick move, buddy. And then we
Can't put all the
have
information out
the
there.
big boy starring around. Merlin, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for tuning in. That's super cool to see you. I watch your stuff from time to time when I ever get a chance. Did someone say AD&D? A new supplement compatible with AD&D, you say? So, yeah. I'm being attacked, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's completely compatible with AD&D. You write things for AD&D and then convert them to other systems.
I do, yeah. So I think my brain just works with AD&D second edition and everything. And then things get converted over. Yeah. So all the monsters, all the stat blocks, all the spells, traps, magical item, whatever, everything is AD&D.
Yeah.
And then I try and bring that flavor. Then when I do in the 5th edition, I don't just like this. I'm not just converting it into the spells. We'll say I try to get the flavor of AD&D into the 5th edition stuff as well.
Yeah. You try to get the feel and the sense of how the adventure should play. Bring it over to like 5e or Shadowdark, and make sure people have like the proper experience and not just you're not being lazy about it. You're just like, okay, here's how it's going to be properly done. It's going to make sense. It's going to get the feel and the vibe across. And as we all know, probably I'd say at least 70% of games are vibe and feel. From the setting to what you're doing, how things operate. It's all window dressing. And then it's the actual content, which you do make, is actually awesome. Like I said, I am a fan. Then I was a fan before we became friends. And like, obviously I like you a lot because like we hang out quite a bit more and more.
Yeah.
A few people who have backed already, including myself. So I basically now have your entire collection.
I'll have to work on some more limited edition covers or something.
Terrible.
Gold foil covers.
Cool. I know we were talking about this before. It's going to be quite big as well in terms of size of pages, but the content. Because you know yourself, if you get any supplement adventure, it could be 30 pages long, and you could play that for 2 sessions, or it can last you like 6 months. Look at some of the classic stuff out there.
Oh my god!
This one is the rough page count is like 160 to 180 ish.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was trying to calculate stuff up off one of the other adventures, Ogre Caves of the Toll God, and I was like, all right, that's 110 or something. I was like, that there's 8 adventures in that, and there's going to be 20 locations in this adventure locations. So I don't know. It could be more. Like,
nice.
I was just looking at the document earlier on just to check out stuff like the town. I have like roughly 15 pages on the town, and there's still more to like that. That's not including maps and write-ups and key locations inside the town. Like,
you're trying to like properly flesh things out. So there's, like, depth to it.
Yeah, that could be another 30 pages. So that could be 45 pages just on the town. Like,
oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I think there's like 30 odd pages on just some rules, information, history, all the kind of the back end sort of stuff that the DM would need. So already you could guess like that's 60 odd, 70 without the locations done. So it is going to be more. I think it's going to hit maybe 200, 180, 200. It's going to be on the high end anyway.
Okay.
Especially when all the stats and all that sort of stuff going afterwards. All the monsters, NPCs, all their history bits, their write-up.
Yeah. We have 5 backers already, dude.
Savage. Cool. Thanks very much, guys.
Pretty sweet. So the art in here, the cover art looks awesome. Who did you got to do the art again? I know you've posted it a few times on Instagram.
Wolf Mungus.
Okay, I'm following him.
I spot him on Instagram or. But yeah, like I was looking for someone to do some art, and I spotted his work, and I was like, Jesus, all right, I need to give this lad a fucking message and get in contact with him. And he's done stuff on I think it's on all of them. I think he's done artwork on everything.
Yeah.
So I always get him to do stuff because I love his work. Like, and yeah, when he sent me on that, I was just like, yes, perfect.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Like you have like this volcano looking thing with the hand coming out, smoke and fire. You then have like the tropical plants and trees all around you.
Yeah.
It immediately evokes like, oh shit.
Yeah. I was just like, I need something, or I want something that's kind of like reminds me of a zombie movie, you know, an early zombie movie kind of poster. And I just had the idea of the hand coming up out, and it was like, all right, okay.
Yeah, you go back to like the Mummy, the old version, and all the old classic. I think one of them, I can't remember what it's called, like Black Zombie or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like 30s and 40s.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love the early or the late 80s, early 90s zombie movies, like all the Romero stuff and the comic and all that sort of thing. So, it'll be keeping some of the ideas in that. Like I'll be writing up some encounters within the town, like for written in that sort of or to kind of evoke those those movies. Like so you won't be always rolling on random tables. Like there'll be some encounters there for you.
Yeah, so it has around 20 or so locations you can go around, visit. That's going to be different places on the island. Again, one of them is also going to be the town and that you're working on or you've done.
Yeah, most of it is done. It's just getting into all the little buildings that are there now. Well, not all of them, but the POIs, the major POIs in the place now, and just writing the stuff on that. Like, yeah.
And you've created also a bunch of zombies, and it's not like they're just basic zombies where they walk around, they're like, and it's just like 2,000 basic stat line zombies. That would be the easy way, and that'd be like when you're the first time GMing, you're like, I want a zombie apocalypse, and you just make 2,000 of them.
Yeah,
so there's a little more to it than that. Do you want to talk about one or two of them for like give an example?
Well, yeah, just the different types. Like, so depending on the areas in the place, like, I mean, up around the volcano, there'll be some stuff going on up around there. So there'll be some zombies kind of attuned to that area or in amongst that. Like, so we're looking at kind of like sulfur, zombies that will be in sulfur pits and all that sort of thing. Like, I've got one nice one there, hornet infested zombie. So zombie.
Okay.
Hornets kind of idea.
Yeah. So like they made their nest inside it or something.
Yeah,
like
made the nest inside it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Somebody just the kind of generic ones that you can throw like into your horde that will be inside town. Then would be like some of the guards, a little bit more armored. I've got a gluttonous zombie, so just basically a huge guy. That like just bloater. Yeah. Just heavier. So. One of the things about the hordes is, you're not just going to be rolling tackle just to hit and claw. Like there'll be like a swarm or an overbearing sort of roll on them where they'll just basically gang up, pull you to the ground, and then devour you. So it's not in your benefit to be like fighting, a handful of zombies going, okay, this is easy XP. Like I've also kind of done up the rules, changed the rules on the zombies, so it's not like they just have their normal hit points and they have their resistances. They'll be basically not shrugging off attacks, but like your attacks damage won't really be doing anything to them. Like after a certain amount, you'll be lopping off limbs or breaking bones on them, degrading them. But it is going to be like in your benefit to get that headshot in, or try at least, probably the best thing.
And also, you don't want to get infected yourself or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
So
it's not, like you said, it's not necessarily magical. It is an actual plague that's going around causing all this chaos. After you've basically been told like to check it out by a noble woman, essentially, and you come there, everything's already blasted off, and you're kind of like, oh shit, what's going on here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Kind of, as every good zombie movie, there's no zombies around till it gets bad. You could walk into a decimated place, like everything looks bad, and then all of a sudden zombies are falling off roofs or pouring out through windows.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple more comments here. So we have my buddy Coochie. How you doing, buddy? Again, I'm definitely interested in the AD&D version. I've been binging The Walking Dead lately, and so have I. I mean, I try to watch an episode or so once a day when I'm at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, I absolutely feel that.
And I've been trying to get back into the older stuff or the newer stuff. Sorry, I haven't been watching it in a while. Like, oh, cool. Thanks, Coochie.
I did watch the Dead City season 1. I did like season 1. I haven't watched anything else, new stuff besides Daryl Dixon season 1.
Yeah, I watched the first season of that. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I haven't gotten around to the second one now.
We then have Merlin again. How you doing, buddy? Again, thank you for tuning in. It's really cool to see you. Are we talking about animated animatronic zombies or ghouls eating you and turning you?
Oh, we're talking about ghouls eating you and turning you. Yeah.
And with different kinds, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously, it's AD&D and 5e and Shadowdark, so the magic has an effect, but it's bringing that back into it as well, like the two of them. Like,
oh yeah, I also left links in the description if you're watching on my channel. We're dual streaming, so I left links where you can check out Ian's channel, his Kickstarter, and his social media stuff. Again, he's a great guy. He's also doing some YouTube stuff as well. That's why we're dual streaming, and there you go. Sorry, she's only 12 weeks old today. She needs her attention. But you're also putting out more videos, or you're going to be putting out some more videos soon about some other stuff, which is going to be really cool. And I will be doing some solo play later on in the year of one of your adventures. I'm sort of going back and forth between what ones I want to do, so you guys can actually see me play solo some of Ian's adventures, which is going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing them now. Seeing how you get on with them.
Techno babble. Just released a Shadowdark setting called Zombie Rain. If you like Shadowdark, Ciarán has a few videos on it. Same as up. Look, it's all great. It's cool, buddy.
Go over onto my channel and plug yourself there.
Yeah, do that. We have Coochie. He just backed as well. That's brilliant. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Because again, small creators and indie creators such as yourself are really the backbone of the hobby, in my opinion. Like, we have companies that make big games and big stuff out there, but I often find, especially more and more as things go on, that I feel like the stuff they do is very disconnected and getting more generic, safe. Like, it's not like, I don't want to say it's not like edgy, but like it's not different. It's like the same sort of thing they've done rehashed, and you guys yourself, you're actually doing different things or trying and taking risks.
I think when you don't have when you don't have a big company and a bunch of employees, you can kind of no boss to tell you, hey, don't be doing that crazy stuff, or you'll upset people on Instagram or wherever. Like, I don't. I mean, who am I going to upset?
We have Coochie again, dude. I know I've said every time I talk to Coochie, he's on my server, he's on my buddy server. We've played a few games together. He's a great guy to hang out with and talk with. But dude, anytime I see his name, I just laugh. We were playing the other day, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Coochie's like making a pounding." He's just beating the crap out of everything. It was hilarious. This is anyone a fan of the Scooby-Doo Zombie Island movie?
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
I can't remember that fan though.
That's where all like the ghosts and stuff start coming out and causing chaos. And we have some awesome art in here as well, guys.
Yeah.
So this is your island, and you have like.
So this is going to be a print off player's handout.
Yeah.
So either the adventurers, if they're heading to the island before anything happens, they can pick it up, obviously, or when they get there. When they get there, they can find it floating around on the ground. Now the map will probably be changed because there's a lot of locations on it that shouldn't be on it because I haven't prepared the players.
You get an idea for the size and the shape of it from that.
Yeah,
I wanted hilarious.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it big enough that there's space in between stuff, but not too big that it takes you weeks to get around. Like that. That's you want to be able to get there within a couple of hours or a day at least to some places. Like so,
you want to be like Inishmore or something like that, or maybe a bit bigger. Not necessarily the island of Ireland, but
that's where. Imagine, if you're wandering around Ireland in the night now with zombies after you, I don't think you're going to end up in a bog.
Yeah. But like here, I think this is hilarious. It's like a holiday sort of brochure.
Yeah, and that's
celebrate.
That's kind of intentional. That's one of the motive. That's kind of one of the ways the guys behind the plague are enticing people to the island.
Yeah,
they want more zombies. They want people there. When the zombies are turning up, like they want to turn up. They want to turn as many people as they can, like. So that's kind of like I want to put that in. Hopefully, players will be like, "All right, why are we getting this?" But it is cool. There's two reasons, as well, obviously, to give people a map of the town because it is going to be infested, and giving the island locations as well. Like, as part of the whole. Yeah. That probably needs a small bit of work, but just I don't know whether the writing on the town names are legible enough or the street names are legible enough, but.
Yeah, Gravitos Port. It's because when you do things on Kickstarter, they shrink them down to.
So it's hard to kind of see. Like I need the names on that.
But I've seen some stuff in the back end. It looks awesome, and here's the actual Anderstown, which looks very detailed, and it looks awesome. Because again, when you get like adventures like this,
a week on.
Like I know you said like, you're putting like a detail into it. When you get adventures like this, and there's so many buildings, like you can. Like you said, look at the old modules back in the day, they're like 30, 40 pages long. You're playing them for 6 months because is the sense of there's so much there, but you also fill in stuff yourself. So you can buy your own stuff for what you're doing and what your players might want to walk around and mess around with and do. Same with any adventure.
Oh, yeah.
You can always extend things out if players are enjoying themselves. Do you want to play there a little longer as well?
Yeah. Like if you've got like a little haunted house scenario that you want to chuck in there in the middle of it, there's plenty of houses there you can put something into it, like or any ideas that you've had, like even if you're looking at stuff from other systems like Call of Cthulhu or that sort of thing. There's plenty of houses out in the wilderness or that sort of stuff. Yeah, that you can pull ideas from and pop into locations like or run as like encounters on your way across the island, like.
And here's like a better look at the map here. Gravitos Island. There's locations, many may differ because you said this may be worked on a little more. Everything.
Well, I always put it up because like I could get an idea halfway through it or near to the end. I'm like, all right, I need to change a location or add a location or so just to let people know to be a good change. It's not going to get worse.
Like as I say here, you have 20 fully detailed locations to explore, including Anderstown, 2 villages, along with several caves, dungeons, ruins, a prison, and a volcano. Fully detailed keyed map, every location, a slew of new reimagined undead creatures, which you talked about some of them, which some of them sound really cool. New rules for zombies to make them more versatile and dangerous. We done a little stream there a little while ago, and we kind of talked about this. How to make the zombies and creatures feel much more dangerous than they tend to be in games is a sense, and that's why you create new rules around them. So it's not just going to be like smack type deal. There is a little extra to them to make them the threat and the sense of danger feel ever present.
Yeah, it's like if you're fighting one or two, okay, manageable. But if you're fighting a group of them or a horde of them, you're not. You don't want to stand in front of them, like, you know, unless it's pure like desperation and it needs to be done. Like,
we have Merlin again. Daryl Dixon has been the best at walking the spin-offs. It was well written and departure from the usual theme of stories. That is true. Coochie also subscribed to your channel, it seems.
Thanks, Cooch.
That's awesome. He also snagged a copy of the Quicksire Zombie Rain. That's awesome. And then you have Merlin who popped in to your side. Again, that's pretty cool, dude. Again, it's always... This is why I like doing dual streams, even with people who are much bigger than myself, is you get people who will then jump over between channels, might check some of the stuff out, and, you know, you're kind of helping each other out. Which is kind of like the whole point of, like, doing interviews. I'm having you on. We're gonna talk about stuff, hang out, chill. But then hopefully, like, people will then jump on the Kickstarter or check out some of your other stuff. And I say this to people: is YouTube is like PR. Like, we can hang out, have fun, have a good time, but you're still like trying to get word out about your stuff, which because it is essentially part of your livelihood. You know,
it is. Yeah.
It's fun as well. So it's not like it's. I don't just have random people on, but like I want to check out their stuff as well. I want to know if it's actually good, if I like it.
Yeah. The whole PR stuff now is new to me. All this sort of, I think I've said it to you before. I'm really bad at selling myself.
Yeah, you're kind of like shy about it.
Yeah, well, I don't. You know, I was just standing underneath a lamppost. You know, being like, "Hey, come buy an adventure."
Yeah. She got stuff in her mouth.
That's the start of it now. You know? She'll be eating everything.
Yeah. You have to be careful with her. Anyway, sorry. I see. I'm the only one in the house, so I can't leave her downstairs alone. I was asleep after work. So
no, chuck her up in your lap.
This is away for another hour and a half or so.
Yeah, I'm glad. No, my two are off somewhere.
Yeah. When she gets a little older, it'll be, you know, a bit easier, whatever. So it's very artsy, spaghetti western vibes. Shadowdark free quick start is available for Zombie Rain. And we have Duncan Dungeons, which is you, saying thank you to everybody. And then you have Mario saying, Suki has more hair than both of you. That is true. Well, you haven't seen my legs.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's where all my hair went. It's on my beard and my legs. You have a bunch of player handouts.
That's the girlfriend there now.
NPCs and villains for your players to interact with. And you also have a bunch of pre-made characters. So if you being straight away, you can.
Yeah, I was like, for this, because when I originally, like, I ran this years ago with mates, like, so it comes from years back. I had all the pre-gen characters, and what I basically done was, as characters were dying, I had the players just randomly pull a name out of a box, and that was the character then that they were going to get. It was the next person that was going to come in. So it's like a random, like, oh, who's the next survivor we bump into? What are they? The lads, they were having fun with it, you know. It's like, all right, I'm getting eaten alive here. All right, who's my next character? Oh, I'm playing a bard. What?
Oh, dude, you're at 13 backers.
Oh, savage. The lucky number.
Yeah. You're more than halfway to your goal already, that's pretty good.
Cool.
It's been like half an hour.
Yeah, there's a nice bunch of followers, like, which was cool. Like,
yes, that's what we like to see. Thank you, guys. And again, Ian has a bunch of videos out already. He's basically kit bashing a system, and he's sort of talking about in his videos how that's going about, and maybe something might happen from that in the line. We don't know. We'll see.
Might be.
It is very interesting, though. So if you're a person who's not sure how they can put things together, you show a great way how, this system will work with this. If you want to grab some ideas from another game, you can plug them into other games quite easily.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to bring her and let her out the back.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be back in a minute, so you can hold down the fort.
Oh, Ciarán, no.
You're the fort holder.
All right. I'll answer some questions in the comments here as we go on down through it. Let's just check. All right. I can sing you a song either, guys. Yeah, or imposter syndrome with self-promotion, definitely. Yeah, the whole time. Isle of Dread. Oh, yeah. The front cover that with the dinosaurs on it from first edition, isn't it? I don't think I've ever played it. At the minute now we're playing Dragon Mountain, the box set. I mean, my mates are stuck into that. We're just about to get inside the mountain. Cool. All right. So still traveling like to the island. Are they out on a ship? Are they out boating it or? I need a Lost World sort of stuff. I like that kind of thing. You know, putting this old, you know, kind of the classic style adventures kind of injected into stuff where you have that wonder and that mystery, like.
Oh yeah, so you're talking about Dread Island, is it?
Oh yeah. Dread
yeah.
Island.
But yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff in here. They can see some artwork.
Yeah. So.
More
that's one of the guys I was working on earlier on today, and I was just tidying up. I thought I might be able to
nice
get it ready, like.
Yeah,
but yeah, there'll be zombie hammerhead sharks, so you can't just swim off the island. Like, it won't be a thing where you're like, oh guys, let's just swim to the next island and get out of here.
Yeah, or get on a little boat, a little canoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you have also extra add-ons here for all your other stuff. So
yeah,
if people want to check that out, they can, which I would definitely recommend. At least getting one or two of these. I just completed my entire collection there. So, and you have like the Shadow Returns House of the Wraith Queen. That's a bit of a more higher level.
That's
which is really good. I've been reading that lately, and dude, it is so well done.
Thanks.
It's all about dark elves, drow type thing. So
yeah, I tried to stay away from the word drow, even though it's not like copyrighted, but.
Yeah, you put
everybody knows that dark elves are drow anyway. So
yeah, that's awesome, dude. And you can like obviously you have all your links here. You know, Instagram, Threads, Drive-Thru, YouTube, Patreon. Which I almost forgot that. You need to remind me of this stuff, dude. You have a great Patreon. Like
I told you, I need to hire a PR.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, like he's a great Patreon. So basically, he will put out questionnaires during the month. It's like, oh, what kind of adventure? It's going to be like a mini adventure. Do you want to be done this month? You'll ask for like the theme or the levels it's for, and then you'll put it out usually around the end of the month or so, or the start of the fall month. It depends how things line up. Obviously.
Yeah, usually the 27th. But when it comes to this, it's going to be late. Like obviously with this, or I'll be rushing out tomorrow. I'll be writing stuff in my sleep.
Nice.
But yeah, we're doing the floating tower this month.
Okay,
I have some ideas for that. It's going to be like, you know, I don't, you know, bit of spinny around stuff, and it's going to be level 6.5.
The half is important. The half is important. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's a bunch of questions. Did you go over a few of these? Did you or?
Just touched on a few. There's just some popping up now.
Okay, yeah. So we have Coochie saying he's running an Isle of Dread tonight. The party hasn't reached the island, but I'm contemplating whether to have more undead roaming the island. Having more evil and undead monsters and creatures is always a good thing.
Definitely.
Throw a few extra dinosaurs, whatever, in there, some giants. Why not?
I see.
There should be areas where, or on your tables. I like to change my tables sometimes in games. I'm like, oh, there's going to be at least one creature in here which you will not be able to handle. So it reinforces the get the fuck out of dodge type thing.
Yeah.
Because you're not meant to be the big, oh, I'm Superman. Like,
yeah. And I mean, like,
tough, but you ain't that tough.
Yeah, and some like things should feel overwhelming when you're coming up against numbers. Like you shouldn't be just sitting back going, "Oh my god, guys! Oh, all the XP!" You know, it's you should be feeling fear. Like, "Oh, my character is fucked."
Absolutely. Like, and as well, like you said, when you design them for 5e, you're trying to get that sense across.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those guys who plays 5e, but you're like you want to have a sense of an older adventure that isn't just 5e-ified, it's you have made 5e fit into the old school type stuff to make it things are more of a threat. Things are definitely more tense, which is good. Because you can still if you like the superhero stuff, which is basically 5e, you can then have this sort of stuff where you're like, oh, I don't feel as powerful. Things are a bit more tense. I have to think a little more instead of just go bonk, bonk, bonk.
Yeah, or just rely on your abilities or the what actions can I do? I think that's one of the things that lets 5e down a little bit. Or maybe it's just people who are going into it to play is like they look at their character sheet and go, oh, I don't see an action here for what's after happening. I can't. You know,
like they look to their sheet for, am I able to look around a corner type thing?
Sometimes. Yeah. Or what ability can I use to get out
really,
of this?
You know, I'm just exaggerating.
Oh no, I get you. I get you. Yeah. So hopefully, like the whole reason of me putting in the 5e sort of stuff was because I was like, I was playing 5e at the time, like, but I wanted to get back. We were starting to get back into second edition, and I was like, I'd like to be able to give people who were playing 5th edition an avenue to come into 2nd edition or 1st edition and be like, okay, I can start to get a look. You know, it's not as people get turned off of it because of tackle. You know, like they hear that and they're like,
they sort of freak out a little bit,
turn to stone and lose 2 levels. Like, you know,
but again, this is where like you being smart and figuring things out. That is what makes the adventure fun and interesting. I've had characters I've really liked and in other games, and I got level drained 2 levels. I'm now level 3.
Yeah.
Oh well, I and that 90% of the time is because I was a dumbass. and the other time is just bad luck.
Yeah.
And you're always going to have at least 10% bad luck in any game you're playing at any given time.
Yeah.
Like, you just roll bad on your dice. Okay, cool. It's how it goes.
Yeah, how it goes.
Yeah,
but like if you're not going in prepared at the stuff, you haven't like spotted the clues, you haven't done a bit of research on that. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
That can also be on the referee side to make sure they if they do come across clues that you explain, like they get the information properly. It's not like, oh yeah, there's like a thing. Anyway,
you don't need to know what that thing is.
Yeah. But just because they come across them doesn't mean they're going to know. So there might be little hints and clues and sort of things there that might help you figure out, oh, if you go into the cave in the mines, there's like ghouls which will then level drain you or something.
Yeah, paralyze you and fucking just eat you.
And then eat your face.
Yeah. And you can see the person just go, I am fucked, ain't I? Yes, you are.
Merlin, that damn imposter syndrome gets in the way of self-promotion. What if the buyers don't think it's as good as I think it is? Isle of Dread's a classic adventure. Yeah, it's really cool. Also, there's like basic fantasy. They have a bunch of adventures which are all free, and if you get the print versions, they're really cool. I've been looking at them lately; they're really good. There's a little more. You have to work things out yourself and figure them out a bit more, but
yeah.
Like they're like twists on classic adventures, like the Borderlands one and stuff like that.
Cool.
Have you seen the places, Dark Places in Demogorgon setting for OSE? It's like modern day based in the 80s, resembling Stranger Things. Yes.
I haven't seen that at all.
That came out a few years ago.
This
came out like 10 years ago. And they've basically made their own version as well, so it's not OSE.
Yeah.
It's basically OSE. They just rename things a little bit, but I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. And this again in the little pup. I'm a dog dad.
I'm just taking notes here. Yeah, definitely gonna check that out. Too many people do complain about tackle. and it's quite simple. Once you get used to it, like it's easy enough. Like, but you know, like the likes of charts are putting space on a character sheet with the numbers on it, so you know exactly what it is on your dice, picking stuff up. Like, but yeah, like the mat on taco is handy enough. Unless you're having a bad, like I was trying to do taco stuff last night. I think my brain just broke, like with the heat. It was just like,
yeah, I think if you're doing that at night or when you're tired and you're trying to work things out, maybe don't.
Yeah. Well,
but
yeah,
if
it's
you're
like
playing, it's very easy.
Oh yeah,
because
it's yeah.
At the bottom of your character sheet, it tells you your chart,
and
then if you level up, you just change the chart to if it does go up on your level based on your character type.
Yeah. It's too handy. Like, and the thing I like about it is there's multiple ways of figuring it out. Like, you know, like there's people who's like, oh, take the armor class of the monster off this, and then, well, I don't like to tell people the armor class of the monster, so you can't do that. So basically, if you just tell me what your dice roll and your pluses are, I know your tackle. Like, I do most of the work for my players.
If I attack and it misses armor class 5, but then it hit armor class 3, well, I know it's at least 3, but it could be 4. So if I roll a 4 and I get told no, then you've already figured it out.
You figure it out. Okay, what dice number?
And you kind of know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, then it's just like, oh, I need this on a dice. It just turns into, I need this on a dice. It doesn't, you know, after you said after a round or two,
it should be like, it should be like, oh, I'm the character. Okay, we're in this situation. I'm swinging my sword. I'm blasting my spells. I'm moving around to the side, trying to get the drop on them or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, let the DM figure out all that stuff. Yeah.
Of how.
Yeah. No, I look at taco like taco is the fight, do you know, in a sense, like, because you're adding and taking away all these pluses and working out what it is against the the dice roll is against taco with all that, and that to me kind of is the simulation of the fight. You know, it's not just like, oh, that fight is like.
I think when you look at like armor class stuff, I find in ascending AC that people think of armor class as literally just the armor they're wearing, but it's also the maneuverability of the creature or target or yourself.
Yeah.
That's why elves are usually have a higher armor class base set, because they have natural agile movement. They're able to like swift and dodge better than a human.
Yeah, their dex is
that counts for that. People kind of forget about that.
And then if you're especially in the old, classic AD&D, and you're fighting a giant, you get +4 to your armor class. You know, so you can just imagine dwarves rolling around on the ground, dodging giant clubs.
Yeah,
you know,
I think hobbits get +2 as well, and they get extra sneaking bonuses.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know much about second edition, but like 1E and Osric and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty much as far as I can remember. It is.
Again, use classic Drow from Scottish folklore. The Dark Elves. I don't know.
I don't think there's much written on them, though, is there, on Drow? Like from a classic standpoint, like from the Scottish.
Not really. They've been very Americanized and turned into what they are, like twisted.
Oh yeah, I know.
But
oh yeah, well that's Instagram. Fine. That's people drawing Drow on Instagram.
But it's like, anytime you see
booby elves
Balor show up in a game, it's like, okay, cool, that's not Balor though. It's not, or Baelor, sorry.
Yeah.
Because he's like one of our guys, one of our evil gods.
yeah.
Which people don't know. Like he was like the evil god who fought against the Tudadain.
Yeah.
He was one. Well, I think he was technically a Tudadain, but he kind of rebelled and fought against him and fought against Dega, and his own grandson was the one who blinded him. So
a lot of the Celtic stuff, a lot of the Celtic gods, like they've been turned into something else by people just changing the letters,
because they like the name. The name sounds cool.
Yeah. Balor, Baelor, Bator. You just change it. It's turned into something else. Keep a hint of what it was beforehand.
Yeah. Coochie. We definitely felt that feeling of fear towards the end of the night on Sunday. Yeah, dude, we did. Well, I did. We had an NPC who like fell down unconscious twice. I think he went out once. I was paralyzed for the entire combat. It was very, very dramatic. Like if we were lower level, we would have been dead.
Yeah.
So
nothing worse than having a paralyzed character and I just have to sit there and watch everything.
Yeah. Dude, I really love these older adventures as well because they're just so much fun and they're very flexible. And again, like your stuff is in that same vein. Like the price of Apocalyptica is also great. It's a whole that the concept of that is super badass. Like the whole like essentially gladiator dungeon, but then you have the town and all stuff around it. And how I don't want to spoil anything, but like there's a lot in there with otherworldly type things, and maybe some of the viewers of the games might be, something special.
That just derived. I think I was saying this to you before, like that. Some of the idea I was already working on some bits and bobs, but I was like the whole teleport or the whole gateway kind of thing, or the getting from one place to another. I had a character in one thing and I wanted to bring him into another, and I was like, I'll just keep the setting, and I brought him in to torment some of my players.
Yeah.
And then bring him off into other adventure sort of thing. Like, but it's there's still I still have more work to do on that. There's still a few more adventures to go on the Red series. Like
you're always working. That's the thing. Like if you've been working on this for a few weeks now, or for a good while.
Oh, a couple of months. Yeah.
And you just finished sending off like stuff for the PDF and POD for your last thing, the Mad Dwarf.
Yeah,
really cool.
Yeah. Well, that's a few months ago as well. Like that was
so. I just got the POD there because I had to wait a while because I'm waiting for a bunch of stuff coming in. But yeah,
nice. Yeah, it's nice to get a nice big package of stuff together. Like
for you, ooh. Dogs don't drink tea.
You'd be surprised.
Dude, Merlin, you're blasting off in here, dude. Thank you.
First class hour.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's a good way to mash them together, to mash things up together. I love combining modules for grand adventures. Take time rather than trying to speed run everything for the adventure. Yeah, I think that's why like some of the old modules were sort of designed back to back. Or they're sort of like vague enough where you can link things together if you want. They give you like their own little map area, and they can expand them out, and then they can be like different towns and areas on your own map as well, which is what I like to do in general. Sometimes it's great to have a giant hex map and you know where everything is, or it's also great just to have small things you can plug in.
Yeah,
I like the bit of everything. So.
Yeah, I just think it kind of depends on the campaign you're running. Like, I mean, like if you have your hex map and you have okay, these are the locations I want in this, and then you can just pop in whatever you want anywhere else. Like, like here, okay, they're moving into this area. What's in?
Yeah, and don't be afraid like to mix in. Like, let's say we have some of your stuff, and then say we finished the entire adventure. It's been a couple 2-3 months or whatever, and we're like, oh, let's begin to go off into the next area, and we're then playing Keeping the Borderlands. But then there's other stuff around that. We change some things around, and add in other adventures, and instead of like what's already there, change it just so it's different.
Oh yeah. Because you can always have a player that's looking, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're like, okay, yes, I got the perfect thing here for it.
Yeah,
pop it in, like, because when you're DMing, you want to run a lot of stuff. I want to run a lot of stuff, like, that's half the fun for me.
Yeah.
I can do this, so I can do that. All right, how's this?
Yeah, that's why I like a mix of running things I come up with. Well, usually they're like shorter stuff, not super like the big bad trying to end the world type thing, but like shorter, smaller adventures, and I mix in like procedural stuff plus adventures that are like already pre-written and like they're well laid out, and then like I can read them and I can understand them. I can do like a few read overs, make sure I got the information. I'm like, okay, here we go. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
And if players engage with it and they like it, great, we keep doing it. And if they're like, I decide they want to go on elsewhere, it's not a big deal. There's so much stuff out there you can use, and plus your own stuff. modify things that go on. Yeah?
Oh yeah. That's the good thing about picking up other people's stuff. Is like, all right, I like the sound of this. This looks good.
Yeah.
Let's put this in here.
Boo taco. No. Wait, I meant taco. I went boo, not taco.
Not tacos.
I like taco. Stupid inability to convey tone with chat. Boo. For the ghost. But yeah, guys, I think most people here are gonna know who Merlin is, but you should check out his channel. He does some great stuff. He sort of does like recaps on games he's after being in or finish up, which is really cool. Show things off as well. So many people complain about Taco being hard and too much math, but it's essentially less math than Ascending AC. I think it's about the same, to be honest. I don't find difficulty either way by playing when I'm a player.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. Okay, I have my taco is 17. I have a +2. It's now, I hit like 15 is going to be armor class 0.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I roll a 17. Okay, cool. I hit -2. There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Takes a couple of seconds just to do the math.
And then if you have things like, your strength modifier might affect it, or your dex, depending on the type of weapon you're using. Again, that could be negative as well, so don't forget that, guys.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Going around with a strength of 8. Oh, yeah, once you put all your bonuses together, like something was saying.
I think there's too much fear-mongering around it, and as well, I think there's been so many people who write articles. When you're writing articles about taco, is ridiculous. I've seen videos 10 minutes long explaining taco, and they've made me more confused by the end when I've just looked at like a chart that's on my character sheet, and then the chart that's in the game. Add your modifiers. Done.
Done. Simple. Handy out. Yeah. Don't need to think. It does itself. Yeah. When articles start popping up, I was like, all right, this is bullshit.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing, guys?
Like, fucking, come on, that's basic.
Ridiculous. Armor class comes from naval games where one armor class, first class armor. Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. First class armor was absolutely best, of course. Once they started with negative AC, the whole class definition went out the window. Could we expect a preview of the game on Discord after the release? We were kind of talking about this before, actually. We might have some games being played from time to time on the Discord. I know, saying Ian, if you want to like run things, test things, or even like have like a release window when things come out, we could have like a couple games or whatever. I was thinking of running a game or two from time to time. Anyway,
I'm on European time now, so just for people in the States, it'll be like let's sort something out. But I'd definitely be up for running a game like from start to end. You know what I mean? The whole thing, like
that'd be cool. It'd also be handy having things in European time because a lot of the servers are obviously American that we're brought on.
I wouldn't want to now. I mean, like if it's a thing where someone can't make it an hour earlier, they can do it. You know, I mean that's grand, like shift times. But for me, because I'm up super early every morning, 1 or 2 late nights are grand. But
my chat just all disappeared.
Oh
no.
I have stuff. You're peeing time. That's I am peeing time. That's the old man bladder. You've Ciarán has froze. No.
Let's see.
That's the internet ghouls are at you.
Yeah, it always happens at least once. I'll have to read it on the actual YouTube side. I have my own YouTube open. So. What's that? I mean, that is the. It's so small because I'm on my laptop. What I mean is that with the descending system, you can pre-calculate your statistic modifiers. Yeah, it's very easy. You just add whatever your pluses or minus to it, and that's pretty much it, really.
Yeah.
You said he's procrastinating. I have a mountain of work to do, but since I saw you streaming, I decided it was a good excuse. dude, that's awesome. Thank you for tuning in again.
Like,
I think it's great to have like people tuning into your stuff, especially when you know them and you watch their stuff. You know, like, oh, cool. Yeah,
take an hour off and relax. You know.
Yeah, maybe take another hour,
another hour or two. Yeah, and then 16 hours later, you've got no work done.
Yeah, Coochie again. Just subscribe to Merlin. Awesome. And your peeing time. That's old man talk. That's funny. Yeah, see, we get made fun for our accents all the time.
Well, I think we're enunciating our words a lot better than normal.
Yeah, well, if you actually look up on the Global Index for English speakers, Ireland is I think it's like number 1 or number 2 destination for learning and understanding English. So,
oh yeah.
That's actually a thing. We have a massive language thing for teaching here for English. It's ridiculous. You have people from all over the world come over here. But you're in Spain, so Mr. Super Pale Man in the Spanish.
Yeah, dude, I know it's fucking today now was a killer. Yesterday was grand, and this morning it was nice and cold. But today I don't know what the temperature was. I mean, the actual hills across the way are on fire. I walked out of the house and I looked over and there was just smoke coming up off the hills.
Oh my
and helicopters
God.
out dumping stuff. I'm like, oh my God, oh yes, it is hot.
So, yeah. Oh my God. I'm being attacked. So, but yeah, that's awesome, dude. Well, not the fire thing.
Oh no.
Clear. Just be clear, not the fire. Yeah. Fire bad, unless it's like a control burn. That's normal.
I don't think
obviously, it's not control burn when you have helicopters coming around, dumping water and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, like I know on the B&B server, Bars Borderlands, I'll be running some stuff for testing. We can run stuff on my own Discord. I'll probably run stuff there if you wanna. We can figure out times and stuff. Obviously, it wouldn't necessarily be every week. It might be every other week or every third week. We'll figure something out. Yeah. We have live plays. I know we're supposed to have a live play done by now, but I've just been so busy with channel stuff. Like, and I also want to do hobby streams more. Do them once a week. We done it last week. It was great. We were both being absolute idiots, trying to put stuff together, and I was being a real bad idiot. I couldn't get my thing together at all. I was just being out of it. But dude, I think this project you're doing, I think it's going to be might be your best one yet. I think I might be the most excited for it. I'm not just saying that because we're here now and whatever, but like the concept is really cool. Everyone likes undead, but the problem is, how many times have you had like just a handful of different zombies or whatever? But it's also in a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
That's
and there's a huge adventure behind it. It's like not just undead.
There's a story and everything. What's going on? The overall sort of plot.
Lots to but like there's a lot like there's a couple. Yourself, like there's people want to just kill stuff. People want to investigate. People want to there's plenty there for every type of play. If you wanna burn a town down, fire away, burn the town down.
Yeah.
You wanna go investigating, go investigating. Yeah, you wanna save people.
Another cool thing as well. You can if you want it, you can have this linked up with other island adventures.
Oh yeah, someone was saying that they're about Isle of Dread. Yeah, you could definitely put them in the same
sphere.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to go. Give your players options, and like obviously, if you try and get out of there, you might have some problems. Like I said, you have sharks and zombified creatures and monsters.
Yeah. Like it could be a thing where you're like, oh, we need to repair a ship. Let's, Bloody Blah Island is over there. Let's pull it.
You figure it out. And it's not difficult. Again, being flexible is key. Especially when you're playing with a group of people. And I think this is another reason why I think it's great that the way you're doing stuff for 5e is you're showing people, okay, cool, here's an old school adventure, but you can still be flexible with it. You don't have to be, you're not necessarily doing, here's my novel type stuff. It's, here's an old school adventure, here's how it's going to play, here's the extra stuff to make like they feel like a threat. And like use your brain, have fun, and you can still be flexible and have like do everything and have fun and whatever you and your players want to do. So there's always something here. which again, I've said it before to you in private, like, I think your stuff is very underappreciated, and hopefully, it's what I think. This is also part of why I have you on, just to hang out as well. Like, I'll drop a sneaky link, like, oh, here's his drive-through. Go check it out, because that's what you did last week. I was like, oh yeah, here. You're like, what? Because you're my buddy. You're making awesome stuff out there. That's just, it's right up my alleyway at least. So.
I might have to rob that zombie planet off you. Nah.
What do you say?
He's saying maybe Escape from Zombie Planet sci-fi version.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, maybe just turn that island into an asteroid, and spelljam it.
It's an asteroid spaceship.
Yeah. I mean, you got like in D&D, you got the Rock of Bral. It's a city that floats. Do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Stick a couple of laser guns in there. Off you go.
Oh yeah. And again, you don't shy away from like the.
Oh no, I love putting
little stuff like that. Some of your adventures have a little more of it than other ones, but
yeah.
There's always a little element somewhere of something.
Yeah, the red covers have a little bit more of the sci-fi in than anything. Yeah.
It also shows it on the covers a little bit more.
Yes.
Anyway. So you're like, especially like your fifth dimension one.
Yeah.
Or what? Not fifth dimension. Fifth.
Knights of the Fifth Dimension. Yeah.
Yes. I was right.
Yeah.
The cover on that is like a guy in like sci-fi armor and then like a sci-fi metal mechanical horse thing.
Yeah.
You have fire lance as well. That's definitely leading to sci-fi stuff. So,
I do. There's always elements in there somewhere because playing the old adventures. I mean, Barrier Peaks. It's a fucking spaceship. That was one of the first games the first big games that I had a character kind of live through, and not like die at the beginning of it. And getting stuff like that was great. Like.
I was talking to someone about that there like 2 days ago, funny enough, because it does have that. People forget that some of the older stuff has a lot of sci-fi in it.
Yeah,
they forget about it because they don't remember or they didn't play it because some of the stuff was actually a little higher level. Like Barrier Peaks is like level 10 plus, I think, isn't it?
Oh, it could be something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 to 12.
It's
crazy.
It's a great adventure. Like it's But I think it was tournament. It was done for tournament, and then you're kind of. I was looking at when I heard it was done for tournament. I was kind of looking at it going, "Oh my god, how it's huge! It's massive."
Yeah.
Like
it probably started off as like a tournament game, and then it sort of grew.
Yeah, it developed then to be sold as the.
It's probably like the main sort of area was like the thing they did, But like what I'm actually going to do is I have a bunch of old TSR stuff, like you can get stuff printed from drive-thru or whatever. But other ones are just PDFs.
7 or 8 quid,
are just PDFs, and there's no print version. I'm gonna get them printed off for myself. Have this in my collection because I'm a guy. I much rather have physical copies of things.
Yeah, same here.
Something small, PDF is fine. But even still, I just rather have my copy there in front of me. So,
I think PDF is good if you're going to sit there and you're preparing a campaign or a game. And you have your book there with you, and you're going, okay, I'm going to take this bit, and then you can put it into your stuff, and you can print your things out.
Yeah.
Perfect. You're not stuck in front of it for the whole adventure. You can take your bits out of it, like.
Exactly. What's wrong with you? You want attention?
She wants tea.
Yeah, Jesus. She's like, remember, give me attention.
Give me a cup of tea.
I'll let you down. Go play your ball. There you go. How did I miss this one? Because that's the thing when you don't have your chat open because the chat decided to be like, nope. Is Coochie, not Coochie. Merlin said, gingers and Mediterranean sun do not mix.
No. Definitely not. Jesus. I walk out of the house some days and just go fucking blind. Can't see a thing.
Or as we say here, bejesus, lads.
Bejesus.
Dude, I remember the first time I was saying stuff like that. Because you have to moderate the language I speak sometimes when hang around other people. It's not because you're cursing. Well, we do, but it's because like there's phrases are like, "What's that? What's this?" Like, or like, especially when you talk about crack. They're like, "What?"
Ah, yeah. What's the crack?
That's a classic one.
Yeah.
Like, what? What do you mean? What's the crack? Are you a junkie?
Give me the crack. Where's the crack?
Yeah. Where's the crack at, lads?
Where's the crack at, lads? Come on. Let's go have some crack.
So for any who don't know what crack is just like fun.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So what's the crack? Like, what's going on? What is anything fun happening?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, what's the story?
You know? Yeah. Same thing. Like, what's new?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah.
Not too difficult to explain. Just need to use it in the right context. That's all.
Dude, you're already up to 19 backers. You're almost at 20.
Just
you're almost at
yeah.
the minimum like goal thing already, which is I think that's pretty good because it's going well, dude. I'm happy. Hopefully that will keep going up, and you know,
there's. I'm sure it will.
The first 2 days and the last 2 days is where most of the action happens anyway.
Yeah.
And again,
I think it's just time is when people get off work and I
hope we will jump on because hey, you make good stuff. You're a good guy. You know, you're sound. We hang out. You chill. But it's also part of your life, and you're making like I said, you're making cool shit for people. And if someone's making cool shit, it's very affordable. Even your drive-thru stuff is very affordable. It's not like $60 for a thing.
Or what's 50 quid for a PDF?
I've seen that for things, and I'm like, there's not a lot in there for that to be $56.
Yeah. I don't know. I worry sometimes. I'm like, am I charging too much, or am I not? Like, is there too? Yeah, it's hard to price stuff anyway.
Yeah, it is hard to price stuff, but like honestly, I think it's bang on your pricing. I don't. Again, you can have sales and stuff from time to time, whatever. But like, I don't think it's anything. It's nothing egregious for sure. Like,
no. Yeah, I don't want to be taking a piss either, as we say.
Yeah.
Ripping people off. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just an Irish thing where you're like, am I taking the piss here? I know. I want to give people as much as I can put into stuff. Yeah. Like, that's like like the ideas are in there. They don't cost me anything to put them on a page.
Like you said, we said before, like the work quality is very high. The dungeons look great. For all your stuff, your towns look great. Always there's like a good amount of lore and story going on in there. Plus, it's very easy to modify and change things to suit your own game needs or your own game world. Kushi said it's all yours, referring to the Zombie Planet sci-fi version.
Right, Kuchi. I'll be asking for some tips and advice though on it. That's
there you go. Well, he's in the Discord, so we can interrogate him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go.
No, for a Zombie Planet thing now, definitely have to be like 50s, 60s sci-fi pulpy. People going around in the helmets. It would be definitely. I have a system for that, so I think I just write it for that.
Okay, cool. That's a good idea. I can see it already. It's like the Shock Woman poster.
Yeah.
And you have it coming
in on the left, right?
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Then we have our boy Merlin again. Again, thank you, dude. I love having PDF copies that I can print so I don't trash my originals. That's also a thing. Like, I don't have any like this old stuff, but having PDF versions allows someone to print stuff off for themselves. Like, you get stuff sent off or print it at home or however you're going to do things. Especially with stuff which is not available in print anymore, or it costs like $200 for like a 30-page book or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's half falling apart and missing all the inserts.
Oh, that's my fear with buying like stuff. It's just you're missing maps, or you're missing handouts, or you're missing something.
And we have Merlin again saying, looking at your stuff on drive-thru, the price seems reasonable. I can get PDF and a PAD for an average of $20. That's CDN. Is that Canadian? Well worth it for the content and support indie creator. And that's correct. And when you look at like Canada stuff, Canadian stuff, their prices are quite high because of the currency. Like $20 is nothing for like your adventures in Canadian. Like I think over here it's like 17 or 16 euro for a
Yeah,
POD, something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, very affordable, tons of content. Like I've now, like I said, I just completed my entire collection of your stuff now with this Kickstarter. I got some add-ons. I had stuff printed off before I got PODs of.
Cool.
Yeah, you sent me PDFs of basically entire catalog before, and I just
yeah.
got everything. I just ordered everything because I really liked it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not going to order a bunch of stuff I don't like, and then it's like, oh, I ordered everything you previously had at the time, and it was like, what, 80 euro or more. I'm not going to do that for something I don't like.
Yeah.
You know. So again, thank you for that. Again, you know, it's always cool. And plus, I always like having indie people on who are doing cool stuff like yourself. You know, like Matt. You know, Matt.
Yeah.
A friend of mine. Like plays his game all the time. He has his own game. It's great. If you want it, you can play your adventures with that.
Oh, I'd imagine so.
Yeah. You can break out your old AD&D books, crack them out, have fun, or you get the Shadowdark version and play with Shadowdark. Or the 5e, if you have any version of 5e that will work. You know, you have the old school vibe, old school game with, you know, a modern way laid out book itself.
Yeah,
so it
nice,
good,
easy to read.
Functional. Yeah, it's very easy to read.
You know,
there's nothing.
It's for us old people with.
Like it's everything separated so you can see what things are easy. It's not like muddled text where it's just like, I know we said it before. I said it before, like Goodman game stuff, especially some of the older stuff. You can open it up and it's just like a page and a half of just text.
It's taxing on the eyes, like it's very.
And there's stats mixed in there, and sometimes they don't have differential box for like, here's what you read to your players, or here's just for the GM. It's just like, oh, I'm giving out information I shouldn't. Yeah, that happens.
I like to write it so that it's notified that, okay, hey, this is for you, this is for them, or if you want to give them some of this or something to, you know, something like that, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I love doing the box. I have fun writing the box text stuff. I know a lot of people, I know there was kind of a point there at one stage where people were like, oh, I prefer if there's no box text, or, you know, why are you writing stuff to read out to your player? It's fun sometimes, you know?
That can be, it's descriptive stuff as well. And it's like, oh, maybe you don't necessarily read it when they walk in their room. Maybe they have to look for it. It's an item. It's a mural on the wall. It describes the scene. Now you can go in and describe a room like, oh, you see the room is 20 by 30-ish. The floors are made of like of granite. The walls are made of granite. There's holes in the walls. There's candles up there. There's blood in the corner, and there's a mirror on the wall. And they just say, I'm not going to look at the mural or look at any detail. You're not going to read what the mural depicts. And that could be a big clue to what's in the dungeon or the adventure, or it could be meaningless bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is where a player being smart comes into things.
Yeah, I like to keep the box text up for that, as you're saying, for that information that's important.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not going to write like a box text maybe in the whole room unless there's something that's either happening or about to happen or something that's important, you know, then
general information that's
but also a DM can break it down. A DM can break it down and be like, I'll just use this little bit here. Okay, that's in my head. The scene's in my head now. Now I can give it my own words. Like, the more information you can give someone, the better. Anyway, that's
absolutely
the way I think. Like, super long box text. Oh yeah, old school stuff is super long. Jesus Christ. I keep it to paragraphs. That's Minstrel is saying that there. Although there is one section, I think it's like maybe the last couple of pages. Anyway, one of the adventures, there's so much box text I had to break it. I broke it up to sections. So you can take a break.
That was like towards the end of the adventure, wrapping things up. Here's what happened here, there.
Yeah.
Was that in?
That's the Price of Apocrypha.
There
could be a bit in the Toad one as well, actually. Yeah.
It's one of them because there's a lot of stuff going on Toad, but there's also a lot of stuff in the background going on at Apocrypha. The Price of Apocrypha. So But is there anything you'd like to touch on before we start wrapping things up now here in a little bit?
I don't know. Technobabble is saying, did Ireland sink or blow up? I have no idea.
What? I wish I can't.
Oh, the Zombie Island.
You smart ass.
We'll infect them all.
Well, we're not in the tropical regions. Ireland is in the tropical region, so it ain't Ireland, my friend. Maybe Florida broke off where you're at, and now it's an island, and it got. Well, I mean, you already kind of have zombies over there.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna call it now. In my game, when I'm playing in this, I say Florida broke off, got traveled to another dimension, or like and it landed in the middle of the ocean, and all the junkies turned into zombies, and there you go. That's how we're doing it.
That's
And then I'm going to name one of them Dean.
When something mad happens, you'll be like, "Oh, Florida man, a Florida man."
Yeah, Florida man.
Thanks, taking a while for the good out there.
He's great. He's great.
Yeah, if you're still there, I'll be picking up Zombie Rain anyway when it hits POD. Definitely.
Nice. Yeah, he's doing the offsets for that, and then I think POD will come a bit later. But
yeah,
I'll also do a mini series on that as well. So
yeah,
that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I loved it when you were running it there. I was like, oh yeah, I want to get stuck in.
Yeah,
shoot a couple.
Also on his Discord, he's gonna be doing like a mini campaign. So
sweet, I'll have to join the Discord.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you're on. I think you are, but we can.
I'll have a check anyway. I know I have him as friend on Discord.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's grand. So, we'll wrap up here now in a few minutes. But is there anything you'd like to touch on? Maybe about the adventure or your stuff in general. Subscribe, check things out in general, of course, guys. But take it away.
Yeah, subscribe, hit all the like buttons, all the follow buttons. Yeah. I don't know.
Guys,
I'm about to say this, man.
I'm trying to do his PR for him.
Yeah. If you want to keep so at the minute, because I have loads. I once have loads of projects, but I have loads of ideas. So the two things that are mainly going on at the minute now is obviously Zombie Island, and then Gamma Hammer is the mixed thing. So if you wanna see how an RPG is made or how I make them, I'll be delving into it slowly. Slowly as in maybe once every 2 weeks, once a month, maybe we put videos up. But you'll be able to see stuff on the YouTube channel of how it's progressing, and then anything that's related to it, PDFs. I have some art commissioned. All the tables, basically. If you want to, maybe there'll be playtest stuff going up on it soon enough. That'll be on Patreon, and it'll be on the free Patreon. Okay, so you don't need to pay for it, but you can. Yeah. Oh no, that I'm keeping that as as free stuff.
Okay.
So you can pop on, download the PDFs or download the whatever files I put up on it. And check it out, mess around with it. If you want to check out who stuff is done, it'll progress into. Hopefully, it'll progress into a full game. If not, at least it was fun making something. We'll see how it goes. But it seems to be going. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, for what I've seen, it seems to be really, really good. It seems to be a really good idea. It seems like it's going to work well. Again, I want to get some playtesting in with you. Start doing a few things, but that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
There's definitely you're doing a lot of stuff. Your Patreon is awesome. It's also if you jump on, it's like low cost for people. You get like an adventure or class or boat once a month.
Yeah.
So you just put out an adventure there a few days ago and a new class, and you don't
there should be another adventure up now within the next week. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Dude, there you go.
Here,
And the classes stuff you do is also not just one system. You have like
I'd start just put the three things together in one and just keep them short,
guys. So
but
something for everyone.
What I'll be doing now, I think, once there's enough adventures done, is I'll do layout, maybe put some more extra art into it, put into a POD, and then just give that out to the backers, and you can get it printed off. Yeah. So it'll be just like a free bunch of adventures in the POD.
Yeah, like a collection of mini adventures type thing.
Yeah, so everything that you've gotten on the PDF downloads from it, you can have in the POD. I was thinking maybe every 6 months or something was probably enough. That's 6 adventures.
Yeah, that's plenty. Because like when you look at the pages, I think each adventure is, I think it's 4 to 8 pages.
Could be 4 to 8 pages.
Yeah, something like that. Some are a bit more, some are a bit less, but they're mini adventures. Like they're meant to be done in a session or two.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
something that just either takes a night or takes a little bit longer, or something you can
yeah.
inject in there. But yeah,
Depending on how long you can play as well, that's the other thing.
yeah.
If you want to play a 2-hour session, it's going to take longer. But if you can play a 6-hour session, you get it done.
And then
you know,
there's the other bit then for people on the higher tier, which is like it could be a class, it could be a kit, it could be an NPC, it could be I'm going to try and get some puzzles and traps in there. You know, things that people can just drop in on top of whatever as well, like not just an adventure. Like,
dude, that's awesome.
And then I don't know if I'll do something with them. Maybe some stage when there's enough of them, and then the people who back that tier will get that. You know, so that everything is in something that you can read and have it available, sort of thing.
That'd be handy, because I was looking at the stuff the other day, or last week actually, when the other one dropped. Look over, it looks really good. It's really well made. It's not just slapped together. It's like the quality of the writing and stuff that's in there, the maps, everything's really good. Obviously, it's a bit more plain because like it's not.
Yeah, so the layout is there, but
it's like
there could be more
normal,
pictures,
sort of,
more
like,
art.
what you'd expect. You're not putting like massive covers and stuff on the mini adventures.
No, there's no.
Yeah, you know, like it's
like
it's
200 quid
like,
to commission a
great
cover
for if you don't have an idea for an adventure, you're doing something on the last minute, stuff like that is great. It's also it just looks really fun and cool. So guys, go check out Ian's stuff. Like we said, go like both of our streams if you can.
Oh, definitely follow Ciarán, guys. That's one. Well, I'm on your channel. Well, there's one person on mine talking. Margaret, go follow Ciarán. I just shout out the door to her.
Woman, get it!
Hit that like button.
But yeah, no, this is cool, dude. Thanks again for coming on.
You're welcome, man. Thanks very much for hosting and putting this together. Like,
I know, like we've done a few streams together and hobby streams and stuff like that. I'll probably doing a hobby stream this week as well, maybe tomorrow or Thursday. I think it'll probably be Thursday, and I'm hoping the conflict stuff will be out by then. Yeah, that's one of the. Oh, you finished it off.
I finished it off. Yeah. I was sitting here the other day going, I need to get that done.
Yeah, I didn't finish it off. I just let this guy here.
Right,
my universal character for bolt action. But yeah. So
I'll probably pop on. I'll do the same thing and just
that'd be awesome. Dude. It's just fun just to hang out and do stuff. You know, get people in the chat. Sometimes I'll have people who are in the chat allowed to come on and just try talk and hang out, which is good because that's kind of like what we did first. Like I had you on, I had Rudy on, I had Atmos on. It was great.
It's good cracks.
It's just fun. I think it's get a little extra connection with people and just talk shit. Let's do some hobby stuff. But yeah, guys, go check out the Kickstarter. Go check out his drive-thru. Check out both of our channels. He's doing some cool stuff. I'm doing reviews, solo gameplay, all that stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.